I wouldn't have allowed the market to come all the way back here. I don't know what's going to happen here. And let's remember how far we are. I think I counted 11. It's an extended trend. We're not in the sweet spot anymore. We're not in Kansas anymore. 2 to 3 and 4 to 5 wave count on this down has already been done. This move here was like 11 to 12 maybe, I don't know. Or 10 to 11, whatever. Or 12 to 13, somewhere in there. I'd have to go back and count it again. Or go back to the video when I was counting them, figure out what the 10-minute was saying. The 10-minute is my wave count machine. Let's go back and count it while we're waiting. What the hell? Let's go back to 4044. Where is 4044? Is that up here? Okay, yes, this is the high. So this is 0. Let's go ahead and put an arrow on this sucker. All right, so that's 0 now. Now we didn't know that at the time, but we do know now. All right, so you could say this is the 1 point. So we will. It touched it, so it can be 1. And here's 2 over here. We've talked about this in a previous video if you've been watching my stuff at all. The foundation course, I've talked about this. There's 2. Here's 3. So 2 to 3, that was a nice move. I talked about that on what the hell? Grab an arrow, not the trend line. There's 3. 0, 1, 2, 3. Here's 4 up here. And then 5, 4. Grabbed the trend line again, didn't I? So used to grabbing the trend line. This could count, but on a down move, I'm not going to count it. I'm going to count this over here. That didn't break the higher high. So it could be this, but this was, to me, this would be 4. I would count this one on the down move, and I really wouldn't count this. We didn't crest above, so I wouldn't count this one. So that's just the art of trading at this point. So here's 4 to 5, right? All right, I think that is right. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. No, 0, 1, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 to here. Yeah, that looks right. And you have your A, B, C correction sometimes. A, B. It didn't really work out there, right? So then the wave, this one got higher than the others. So that we have a complex retrace, as it's called. A, B, C. And this can be the new 0 up here. So if this is 0 here, or that's actually would be 0, 1, 2, could be, let's put a line right there. Let me see how far it went up. Went through it there, tested it, went through it again. Definitely didn't go this high, to 40. Alright, so this ends up being, could be a greater wave count right now, right? So this could be the 0 line. This could be 1 way down here. And this could be 2 and a greater wave count. Three, 4, 5 right here. That could be the 5 move. So we might have caught the 4 to 5 today on the extended on this move here that got above the other. So we had our 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. So this ends up being 3 here. So let's get rid of this one and this one. 3. Complex retrace went in. Here's 4, the complex retrace. And this could possibly be 5 down here now. So we actually caught 4 to 5 today. How about that? There's some stuff for you for waiting around and watching my stuff today. One thing I want to do with this is watch it. If I had, that would have been a nice sell and then cover. Got your momentum indicator coming off the lows. $200 bar SMA. We have this. Now what I like about this is I like this right now. I think this can bust the lows here. I would prefer to have been at 67 now. $35.52. Looking at this right here and this momentum, looks like we're going to come down for a while and retest the lows. We'll go about 5. Get down here to the low, we'll protect. Just looking at the momentum here. Momentum is showing that it wants to come down a little bit. We get burned, we get burned. We'll just stop trading at plus 25 now. If we can push through this low here. And let's not give back any more. Need to get under here now. All right, let's protect. Either wants to go or it doesn't. I want out if it doesn't want to go. This is time. Time pisses me off, man, because you just don't know which way it wants to go. You know, we'll protect 59 if we get down here to the 45, 46 level. Nah. I took a shot at it. That's all I can say about that. Looking at 3 points of contact here. Actually, it was almost 4, really. 1, 2, 3, 4. And looking at to push down. Now it's going to go. Figures. Alright, so I missed that one. 59, I'd be protecting 59 now. Came back one more time than I expected. It's hard to do sometimes. It's difficult. You got to win on the table, and you're trying to hold on to your gains. You want this right here retraced deeper than you expected. So you got in your mind that unfortunately what's going on in your mind is that could happen, and it could have done that. It could have went through there and went up. It doesn't mean it just thought it would have been up for the rest of the day, but it could have zoomed up through there. So there went just to 36.40, just barely went lower. Yeah, it's trying to put a bottom in right now. All right, I'm going to pause here. Be back. I'm going to hold on to my gains, man. I'm going to hold on to this. This is, I like to have 50 ticks. 500 a day keeps the day job away, as they say. I know what I want to do. Probably got some time to sit back and look at this. There you go. That's what I wanted to show you on the 10-minute chart. There's your 0. Let's get that a little bit. Let's make that like that. That works. I'm going to save this. Capture image. Zero. Actually, I don't even need the arrows, do I? All I need is the text here. 0, 1, 2, 5, 3. Complex retrace in here. I'll show you that in a second. 4, 5. So I was planning the 5. Thinking that this is not the low. Alright, so here's your complex retrace, right? You have your small a, small b, small c, here's your wave right now on the 10-minute chart. That's what it looks like up against the high of 40.44. And there's what, you can't really trade that as much as looking at wave count. What did I do? What's this here? Okay. So we want to save this. Maybe I'll make a video on it and put a this is our foundation chart that I've been working with. Same things over and over again. Lows are just barely pressing right here. We'll fix that 10-minute chart later. So where were we before? We were at 47 or 49, I think. 44. Wait a minute, we were going 49 to 59. So 59 held. And I think the low was around 44, 43, right? Ah, piss. If I could just be better. Because if I would have held at 67 there, and that one last push, I could have held on to this. Nope, can't worry about things I have no control over. I did the best I could with what I got. Get closer to the goal. 38.18 is low right now. Still trying to establish that 5 point on the complex retrace. So 4 into 5. So this is wave part of 5. Where's the low going to be? I have no idea. Now we could say right now I missed that right there. Let's do that. Well, run a 12p move today. I better bring it down to 35.52. Right now we have been down 9, not quite 10. 12p is extreme move. That'd be a 3.57 move, $3.57 move. I believe this is 4 and 5 is what I believe. Now you could say this is 0, 1, 2, 3 down here and be even further failed. So this is on a further out chart. This might be 0, 1, 2, 3. So this move from here was 2 to 3. Maybe on the hourly chart. Usually I do my wave counts in the 10-minute though. But you can say this is, I know outside of the 10-minute chart, you could probably think this is 0, 1, 2, and then we're still setting the 3 point up on maybe an hourly chart. If we slam that together, let's grab the hourly. Actually, they'll just make this an hourly chart and look and see what it looks like. Let's widen it up. hourly chart, this is your 0 point. Here's your 1. Here's your 2. This one didn't form. This is coming down to make 3 now. So this was 2 to 3 on the hourly chart. Interesting. Nice swing trade there. There's your signal bar right there. So this whole move right now is worth, what, $3? 2.5? That's worth about 2,500 right now. Come off hard off of that, right? Look at this, back to 59. So it looks like we're over. That might end up being the 3 point on the hourly chart. All right. That's how you view out the wave. You look at the wave counts, and then I don't usually count waves on day chart. I'll count it from hourly on down. But you can count, since we've been extremes, you could look at it as a day. Let's see what the day's showing. But you really got to look out on the day count. This is 0 way up here. This is 1. This is 2, still being formed. So 3 can go back all the way down here. So it's beyond my comprehension. So I don't. The hourly chart is about as far as I'll go out counting waves as a day trader. So here's your hourly. Here's your 0. Here's your 1. Here's your 2. Here's your 3 forming.